Hey y'all, I know I just woke up, so Scott just woke me up. He just got out of the shoe, so I know I look a hot mess, but he called and told me that they added 27 more days to his sentence, so, or took 27 good days from him, so that's gonna push him back till March. And of course I cried, and he's like, I already told him I knew you were gonna cry. He said, babe, I didn't do it, I swear. So he said he's trying to appeal it, but he's not going to know till the end of January. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm even surprised, really. And they took, he doesn't have commissary. I'm so sorry. He doesn't have, he lost 6 months of commissary, so he's not going to have any commissary. He's not going to be able to buy commissary, but he'll just, have me put money on someone else's account so he can buy what he needs. But they sent him back to the same unit, and I'm just like, he said something, he could have stayed another week in the shoe to try to fight it or something, and he said, but he didn't want to risk our visit. So he went ahead and came on out, and I was just like sitting there. I didn't really say a whole lot. I just cried. And he said, I knew you were going to cry. And he said that the guard that's in his unit today, because they put him back in the same unit, and he's in the room by himself for now, but he said, man, you really screwed me over. And she was like, I told him, that you weren't fighting or whatever. And she said, but they told me to write what I saw, and I thought I saw you, like held him up by his collar or whatever. And he said, but you didn't, because I didn't. He said, I was yelling at him, yeah. And he said, because a man's not going to disrespect me in my own house. And he said, I take care of that dude. Like, if my wife buys me 20 suits, he eats 10 of them, I share everything with him. And he was just being rude and disrespectful. And she said, and he said, so, you're not going to put me in a cell with just anybody. You already know, because he's already told him straight up, you're not going to put me in a cell with any chomos or sexual predators, because he's been in prison too long. And she said, I know, I got you. He said, got me? Yeah, you really got me, all right. So she feels bad and saying she's sorry, but apparently it wasn't because of her. It was because there were like 5 big wigs in the unit at the time, and he had no idea, because he said the dude woke him up from a dead sleep. So I don't even know what to say. I'm so mad. I said, if you hadn't been, the pissy ass that you've been lately, and I was like, you just should have kept, you would have had enough sense about yourself just to keep your mouth shut. So I'm sure he's feeling pretty beat up right now. And he said, I don't understand why God is doing this to me. He said, I didn't get RDAP like I was supposed to get a year off my sentence. Nobody gave me halfway house. He said, when Corey died, which was his roommate that fell over dead, he said, I get put in the shoe for 15 months. Corey had drugs in the cell. I lose 41 good days for that, because, there was no way to ask Corey if they were his, So, of course, the only person they could charge at the time was Scott. He was like, what else am I going to have to deal with, But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all, because I know y'all been asking about him and how he's doing. So he's supposed to call me back in a little bit. They were getting ready to close or shut down for count. So they've been on lockdown, the units. And actually one of my prison wife friend or whatever sent me a message and said, he's out of the shoe. My husband just seen him. So, but I was asleep and I didn't get it anyway until after Scott called. So anyway, I love you.